children, and welcome back to today's online edu classes. And in our English class, today we would be learning about the creative writing skills, that is the report writing. There was a job fair being held in the campus, and Sumit and Sarita had joined it to get counseled about their career choice. Hello, Sarita. Good to see you here. When I grow up, I would become an architect. What about you? Hi, Sumit. Nice meeting you. I always wanted to become a journalist. In that case, you must have written newspaper reports. What are reports? Can you please explain? A good writer should know how to write a report. I will teach you. So, let's learn about report writing as Sumit teaches Sarita. What's a report? It's a clear and concise document written for a purpose. Okay, this purpose could include an event or it could include an incident. And generally, reports are written for the school magazines and newsletters, for the journals, and for the newspapers. So, what is a report? A report is a brief account of an event that has already taken place. The report helps in recording the events of importance that occur in our day to day life. It attempts to present the first hand information of an incident, accident, or an event. A report of an event presents a record of events that took place. That too, the record should be written in the proper chronological order. Okay? So, as I said, you can write about some event, you can write about an accident in the newspaper. But as I told you, the report should be concise. It should be concise and clear and written for a purpose. We need to remember this, that a report should be clear, clearly written. Concise means you should not write it very lengthy, okay, and it should be written for a particular purpose. This we all need to remember in the report writing. Clear, children? Then let's understand the format of a report writing. First, the format includes a headline, okay, written in the center, which should be clear and brief. Okay, just under the headline, you need to write the byline. Byline means the reporter's name, who writes the report. By, you have to write it as by and the name of the person, including the name of the newspaper. Okay, then followed by date and place towards the left hand side, then leave a line, then begin with the opening paragraph, a brief mention of what happened. So this opening paragraph should include a brief mention of what happened, where it has happened, how, date and time when it took place. So all these details should be given in the opening paragraph about the event. So the introduction of the event should be in the opening paragraph. It should actually answer the 5 W's. Then leave a line, then begin with the next paragraph, which is the detailing paragraph, which should in detail explain about the, if it is an event, suppose your report is about an event, the highlights of the program have to be explained. But if it is an accident, then in the detailing paragraph you need to write what the eyewitnesses have told, what was the loss of life or property, what was the cause of an accident, whether there was a police action, what kind of rescue operation has taken place. All these details should be given in the detailing paragraph. Again leave a line and then finally write the conclusion paragraph. In the conclusion paragraph, you need to write a remark as to how the event had an impact on people, even whether it is an event or an accident. what was the impact of that on the people. You need to remember that shouldn't give your own opinion, but you should give the opinion of the people who have attended it. Okay, if it is for accidents, in this conclusion paragraph you can include the compensation and help that has been announced by the government, if it was. Okay, so generally your concluding statements, if it is an event, the statement could be somehow like the show was well organized, and if it is an accident, the concluding statements could be like the situation is under control now, the police has filed the case against the accused. These are the general concluding statements. Okay, so while writing a report, there are some points which we need to remember. So these points include, you have to write the report in past tense as the event, or you are writing the report of an event or the accident which has already happened. Don't use the first person. I, me means we should not give our opinion over there. So you should not use the first person. Okay, so my point of view, should not give your point of view. Instead you have to write it in the third person. Okay, then use the indirect speech, or what you call as the reported speech, and use the passive form of the verbs. Okay, and the accident reports should be factual and objective. What is the clear cut objective of the report, and should be based on the facts. Don't give what you think about it. Don't give your opinion. Okay, so we should avoid writing our opinion. So while writing about an accident, we use the 5 W questions. Okay, when did this accident happen, date and time, where, the location of the accident, where it happened, what are the consequences of the accident, what happened after the accident, who was involved in this accident, and what has happened. Okay, why did it happen, who was involved, what happened, and why did it happen. So all the 5 W questions have to be included in this. Now let's look at an example which talks about an accident and how the report would be written for a newspaper. Okay, now we are going to learn in this example about a newspaper report. Okay, a major mishap which left several people seriously injured took place at Nicholas Road, Nungambakam, Chennai. Luckily, no life was lost. Collect the information from the eyewitnesses and send a report in 100 to 125 words to the Nungambakam Times. You are Vinodini, a reporter. So according to what is given here, you have to write the same name as the reporter's name in the report and the answer that you are writing. Okay, this we need to remember. So first the title, headline, as I said, towards in the center of the page, bus mishap. This is the title. Next, the byline. In the byline, the name is given Vinod and designation, that is staff reporter, and for which newspaper, the Nungambakam Times. So this is written there. Then comes the date and place. Okay, 14th February, and where did it happen. Okay, so the place in Chennai, you can include the place. A major mishap took place at Nicholas Road in Nungambakam, Chennai yesterday at about 10 a.m. It resulted in serious injuries to almost 12 of the 25 passengers who were on board the bus. Luckily, though, there was no loss of life. So this first paragraph, okay, that is the beginning introduction paragraph, includes all the 5 Ws, where it happened, when it happened, what happened, who was involved. Okay, all these are included in the very first paragraph. The second detailing paragraph talks about the eyewitnesses. An eyewitness accounts how the high-speeding bus overturned when it took a sharp turn in an attempt to avert a collision with a truck that was coming in the wrong direction. So the fault was of the truck driver who was coming in the wrong direction, and to avoid a collision he had taken a steep cut, thus resulted in the accident. The authorities have arrested the truck driver for his negligence. The bus driver could not be taken into custody for overspeeding as he is admitted in hospital with grievous injuries. Now the concluding paragraph about the compensation. The state government has announced a compensation of rupees 25,000 for those seriously injured and 10,000 for those whose injuries are not very serious. A state level inquiry has also been ordered into the mishap. So this is the concluding statement. So hope this is clear to you. Sarita, hope you have understood how to write a report. Yes, Sumit, you have explained it very clearly. Thank you. So, children, I think along with Sarita, you all have understood how to write a report. Reports are generally written for some kinds of events for your school magazines. When you write for school magazines, writing the place and the date, all these are not mandatory. As you yourself are writing for the school magazine, you by default you believe that the event has taken place in your school, in your place. Okay, so that would be a small difference in the newspaper report and the report for your school magazine. Okay, and moreover, you need to understand the format wherein the headline should be in the center. Not necessarily that generally we start writing it in the passive form of the verbs. Okay, and it should be written in reported speech, in past tense. Avoid using the first person, use the third person. Don't give your own opinion, but talk about the public opinion, what the public has told. Okay, children, and in the byline include the just after the headline, in the byline include the reporter's name, mentioning the designation and also the newspaper to which he is a reporter. He or she is a reporter. Okay, children, hope this is very clear to you. Yes, and thank you, and all of you have a very good time. Keep learning.